And so I've got all this stuff growing. Now it's growing. People help me plant it. I've got all this stuff growing. And I realized, like, oh, shucks, now what am I supposed to do with this? So I called my dear friend Ari Weinswig. He's a co-owner of Zingerman's. And I said, hey, Ari, man, I'm growing all this food out here, but I don't know what the heck to do with it. And he says, hey, man, I'll buy something from you. Right? So they turned out to be like Zingerman's Roadhouse turned out to be our first customer. Wow. And, in that same year, I wound up selling food to like 17 restaurants in Ann Arbor and Ypsilanti. And the chefs would tell me, like, man, this is some amazing food. And I would say, oh, awesome. Because it wasn't intentional that I grew some amazing food. It just happened to turn out to be that way. But what was intentional was that I paid close attention to the soil. Like something in me instinctively said, pay close attention to the soil. And so I would add good nutrients into the soil. I would add like worm compost tea and I would kind of like try to social work the plants, whatever the
like
case.
Talking to the plants and singing to the plants.
No, I didn't go so far as singing to them, right? But I would try to like nurture them in some way. And at the end of that incredible first year, it dawned on me that it's all about the soil. It's all about the soil. Like you can be someone that doesn't know what they're doing, and if your soil's good, chances are what you're growing will flourish. But on the other spectrum, on the other end of that spectrum is you can be someone that knows exactly what you're doing. You can be the most brilliant farmer on the planet. And if your soil's not good, then chances are your plants will not flourish. And then because I got this dang on social work degree from Eastern Michigan in 2016, I was able to connect it in a different way. And it dawned on me the same thing applies to human beings. Like it's all about our soil, right? And if our soil's good, chances are we'll flourish. Mm-hmm. And if our soil's not, chances are we won't.